He's very busy. He is the president and the CEO and the chaplain of Hospice of the Comforter. This guy loves this organization so much, he took on 3 jobs with it, so that's great. We want to bring him to the stage here. I think he's in the room somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. So, ladies, hope it's the guy standing up, please, dear Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Bob Wilson. Give him a nice round of applause as we bring him to the stage. Hello, sir. How are you? Great turnout. Throw a good party. Thank you, sir. I think Larry Miller's going to be really mad because I know that all 3 of those stories were in his act. He's going to have to come up with new material. That'll be great. Hey, we want to take a moment to for a recognition moment because, you know, this kind of event doesn't just happen. There's a lot of people, not only the staff who are milling about and around you helping it happen tonight, but people who help financially to make it happen from day one, months before we ever get to this room, and so we want to recognize them. That's right, it's the sponsor recognition moment. As we call these out, if you're among these groups, entities, individuals, or organizations, please stand up and be recognized if you're not too shy. We want to thank Westgate Resorts, very good, yes. Harriet Lake, keep it going. DRB Benefits Group, Bright House, and Fifth Third Bank, if they're in the room. Thank you. Fifth Third Bank, which I think is actually the 125th bank, if I did the math correctly. That's a lot of cash, very nice. All right, hey, you know what? I think we finally made enough time for you guys who moved tables to finish your salad. So guess what? It's time for the next course. We want to encourage you all now to enjoy the wonderful dinner service, and dinner is served. How about that? Enjoy! Start that wonderful dynamic we call hovering, where you stand around the item you want and give the evil eye to anybody else who's trying to get in on your business. 5 minutes left and that silent auction will close. You can simply excuse yourself and go back downstairs if you are looking to get a specific item. Thank you. In a few minutes we're going to put up on the screen the winners of the silent auction. We'll also be able to have that at tables for you on a little piece of paper so you can know. And as you can see, there's some items up here. These are the live auction items now. There's that basketball we were talking about, a wonderful guitar, a great mirror. And since is the spotlight on? Do we have the spotlight operator? I'm going to do something that's really annoying. Can you follow me? Follow me in the spotlight. Follow me in the spotlight. Oh, look at the room illuminated. I'm blinded. All right, these auction items are going to be auctioned off in, I'm going to guess in the next 30 minutes or so. So start thinking and counting your cash and seeing what you want to go for there. Our auctioneer extraordinaire, his name is Sean Jeffries. He's from Jeffries Auctioneers. See the connection? Let's bring him to the stage with a nice round of applause. Sean Jeffries, ladies and gentlemen, for the live auction.
Thank you, everyone. How is everyone doing this wonderful evening?
Are you, ladies and gentlemen, Sean Jeffries? Very good. I'm sorry whoever bid on that, he's going home with it. Sorry about that. Thank you very much. Hey, just enjoy the rest of your dinners. Obviously, it looks like we're serving the desserts now. We're just waiting a few more moments while we're getting our final tallies on the silent auction winners so that we can put that up on the screen for you so you'll all know what to do when that happens. But for now, just enjoy some of the ambient music and the wonderful camaraderie of the people at your table. And so one more big round for all those people who got, I gotta say, incredible deals on a lot of great stuff. Give them all a round of applause. And thank you all for opening your pockets. If you were up on the bidding and weren't able to get anything, and you didn't get the silent auction item you wanted, there's still more chances to get through the evening, so we're going to wait for you on that. All right, enjoy the rest of your dinner and your dessert. Encourage you to drop even more cash before the night is out. So I want to introduce, and if you wouldn't mind helping me, her name is Sandra Bidekoffer. Let's please welcome her to the stage. Come on up, Sandra. Thank you very much, Sandra. That is just one of many stories of the hundreds of nurses that are involved with hospice. And it's just a great, touching story and image for what they do. You know, everybody in this room, either if they've helped you or they've helped someone directly in your family, and I'm not talking about necessarily extended families, pretty much everybody in this room may have had someone in their family who's been helped by Hospice of the Comforter. If anything, you just go 1 degree of separation, and guaranteed with that 1 degree of separation, you know someone who has benefited from the services of Hospice of the Comforter. Much better than knowing Kevin Bacon. That takes 6 degrees of separation. But for the help of Hospice, it's just great. So there's an opportunity now to continue for those of you who have been disappointed, if I might say, in I didn't get what I wanted in the silent auction. I didn't get what I wanted in the live auction. And hello, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like we have a couple of surprise guests here tonight. So let's. Wonderful. Help me welcome you all. It's Laurel and Hardy. Come on. You guys can hardly believe it. Hello to you. And
hello, everyone. Hello.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Laurel and Hardy. I'll take that. Give them a nice round of applause.
Goodbye.
Very generous. I can tell. I'm going to fold that up right now. You know, if you add for inflation after the 1930s, it's even more valuable. Hey, now it is your turn, because, again, if you haven't been able to give what you've wanted to, or what the others at your table have expected you, here's another opportunity. If you'll all look at your tables, this might be under your plate, or it's right around there. You see a little envelope. If you'll all go ahead and take that out, this is an opportunity for you all to get in the game here now, and you'll see there's a little card inside, and you can do just what we have talked about at this moment. First of all, just go ahead and grab this. Everyone hold it up so I see everybody. And if you don't, great. You guys have them. If you don't have one at your table, we'll pass one around. If you can make a $1,000 donation at this time, maybe you're disappointed and didn't get the live auction item you wanted, go ahead, just fill in your name and address and just check in there. You can check for $1,000. Once again, this $1,000 donation can initiate hospice services for one needy individuals. And if you, once you fill this out, if you don't mind, we got Sean Jeffries and his crew out here. You just hold it up and they will collect it and swoop in before you change your mind. You can fill in for $1,000. You see it's got my bidder number is. We want you to put that out. Look at this. You can check. If you put a check right in there, check enclosed. You can also do it by credit card. We've made that easy for you. There's even a checkbox in here that it says call me. Isn't that nice? So if you are a lonely singles, you can even get some companionship from Hospice of the Comforter right here. We just need your information on there, so we're actually just take another couple of moments, see if we can round those up. $1,000, just a drop in the bucket for many of you. So go ahead and fill that out and hold it up, and Sean or his people will get it. If you got it, just hold your card. Now, let's get some of those cards going up there. I know we're still filling out our name and deciding if I want someone to call me. We got one right up here. Mr. Sean, and a couple of more. Give her a round of applause for starting the trend there. Very good. She's either the most generous or the messiest writer. We don't know which. We hope we can read her signature and her numbers. Also, consider if $1,000 isn't fitting for you right now, just as we spoke. $500 can help an underinsured individual, a child perhaps, to help get the care that hospice can provide. So if you could provide $500, put that on your credit card or write a check, fill in $500, check that, and raise your hand for that. That's like the Groupon of the $1,000 we just offered. You can do this for $500. So go ahead and if you've got that, if there's still time, put your $1,000 mark on there and hold your hand up. Let's see some more hands on here, people. Come on, hands. But with money, sir, not just I'll raise my hand. We're hoping there'll be money in that hand. And then, so we have a $1,000 mark. We have a $500 mark. We got a gentleman right up here. Very good. Yes. Thank you very much. Good. Yeah, keep it going there. We want to honor and recognize these folks as well. And also, $100 can really make a difference. As we said, it doesn't really matter. $1,000 is great. $500 is awesome. $100 can even help. Can you imagine that? That can actually get a nurse to the door of a waiting patient and their family. This isn't like giving to an organization or a fundraiser where it all goes into the pot and you don't necessarily know exactly what it's for. We'll tell you. This goes, here's another hand over here. Hold that up high so they can get it. I mean, this goes right to work. This is going to go to work on Monday. This money can be put to work, and a nurse can be on her way in a car, a nurse like Sandra, to be able to get to a household and help and provide care and comfort for an individual. And it's not just care and comfort for the individual, it's care and comfort for the whole family. Because when that person is cared for, it really helps the situation for the entire family. So let's keep this going. There's a card. Somebody's coming up from behind you, sir. Don't be alarmed. All right. Who else? $1,000, $500, $100, 50 cents. I mean, we'll take it. Drop your change out of there and put it in the envelope. It doesn't matter. Every little bit helps. Very good. All right. Now these guys are going to mill about, giving you their raised eyebrow for a few more moments, just in case some of you are really slow readers. But now, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed your evening to this point. Have you enjoyed it to this point? All right. Well, that's nothing. That's nothing what we got planned for you here today. Someone is here to entertain you for the next, I don't even know how many minutes. It's going to feel like it's almost forever. This guy is so funny. One of my heroes. I just love this guy. I have been watching him for years and years and years. I'm sure you know him from his many films. And if you want to know all of his films, I mean, just look it up on IMDb. I got the app for it. I'll pass my iPhone around and you can look at it. But been in 110 films. This guy is an actor. He's a writer. He's a producer. Most famous in the most famous. I love the ones, the Waiting for Guffman and that whole series with Christopher Guest. That really hits me where I live, so that's all great. But he's done it all, and you know what? As with a lot of these guys who are great in comedy, they do the films, they do the writing, they do the producing, but their real love is to do what you are just about to experience and see them work live, giving the comedy right up here on stage live in front of you. Now, I want to make sure we get him his due. So I'm going to have you guys give me a little golf clap as we build up to the intro for this. And as we build on this, you know, when I say please be quiet, I want you just to get louder. You're all so polite. You're all golfers. Now, yeah, use those hands. Raise it up a little more. Just give us a little, because we want to welcome him to the stage here. Okay, please be quiet. Get a little bit louder. Okay, that's good. Some chanting. Please be quiet. Ladies and gentlemen, please be quiet for Mr. Larry Miller! Wonderful! Keep it going, we're stalling for time!
All right, folks, thank you. Thank you, Dave. And before we do anything at all, by the way, he got me so into that, I was clapping too.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Miller! It's an experience, once in a lifetime experience. You don't get to be this close to Larry Miller very often. Thank you, sir.
Not just once for me.
Larry's got a new movie coming out in December. It is New Year's Eve, another one of those Gary Marshall films. Thank you, Larry. So look for that in December, New Year's Eve. It's either being released real early or it's being released way too late. We still have a little more business to take care of. I know that some of you still don't know. Did I win one of those silent auction items? We're going to put that stuff back on the phone. Before you go, I know a lot of you are looking to get out and get back to your cars. The entertainment isn't through for the evening. We still have one more great piece of entertainment. We're going to watch the guy who bought that big mirror and see him fit it into his Audi. That's going to be a hoot. But we want to once again thank our sponsors. Give them a nice round of applause. All our sponsors out here. Is there another thank you slide? We want to thank somebody else up there as well. Who else is any other thank yous? And also, if you guys remember those photos that you took earlier tonight, where you had I love and then you filled in the blank. Well, we've kind of put that into, you know, like the World Series. They get some of the highlights and the footage, and you get to watch that at the end of the World Series. We've had a World Series of fundraising here tonight. So is that ready to run, Mr. Bob? All right, go ahead and run that. This is pictures. These are